as Pat Malone is already out of bed.
Then I might as well ride herd around here.
Well, giddy up.
And Packy Smith is still special too.
You guys know these demo tapes don't just edit themselves together, right?
Well, all right.
3 cheers for Stephen Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty, folks. Good morning, everybody. We got Jim Richter in here with us this morning. How are you, brother?
Good morning, good morning.
Hold on,
excited
man.
to be here.
You got to do that again. He forgot to turn you on. Try that again.
Turn me on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here, Steve.
Yeah. Puddin's the one that turns everybody on.
Yeah, he sure does.
There you go. How about you, Pat? You there?
I'm turned on.
Oh, good deal, man. I'm glad you.
I'm ready.
I'm glad with you. Yeah, I reckon Harry Vaughn there before he went out, he forgot to mention this on your show. He's involved in this thing. I reckon they're having the annual nude car show coming up in Valley View, Wisconsin. He's involved in this. Some of him and his friends put this on. I reckon. I don't know. He handed it to me, but anyway, it's going to be on August the 10th through the August the 13th.
Aren't you the MC for that,
I
Steve?
didn't know anything about this. 4-day nude event will have live music, great food, and raffles.
I'm sorry, a car
Wait
show
a minute. We're
in the nude
promoting
that
an
has.
event in Wisconsin?
That's something that Harry gave me. He's all involved in. I don't know with some of his friends.
Sounds pretty cheesy to me.
I'm not going. You can forget me being there. Oh, Lord. You know how Harry is, though. He's a, what is it? Come on, boys. Take a walk on the wild side.
There you go.
Remember the tune?
Yes.
Girls will be boys.
Lou
and boys.
Reed.
It's a mixed up, crazy.
No, that's Lola. That's the Kinks.
Hey, talk about that Puff Daddy in 2001, formerly known as Puffy and Puff Daddy, changed his name to P. Diddy, and in August of 2005 changed it just to Diddy. So he just Diddy now. He couldn't make up his
Did
mind.
he just change it again?
I don't know. Did he really? I don't know.
Yeah,
Who
isn't
cares?
he Yee or something?
Maybe.
No, that's Kanye.
No, that's Kanye.
That's
Oh.
Cayenne.
Yeah.
Aren't they the same guy?
No.
Oh, they're not?
Well, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Kanye. I like Kanye.
Hey, today's a big day. Stephen Phillips' favorite artist of all time, Lady Gaga. It's her birthday.
Wow.
36.
She's 36 years old.
Yes, indeedy.
You know, I'm not a big Lady Gaga fan, but she
I'm
can
shocked to
sing. She's got a couple of movies out there.
Actually, she's talented, but she's just, I think she's kind of messed up.
Yeah, I think she is a little bit. We actually had that. What is it? Black China? Is it Black China? You ever heard of Black China?
The wrestler?
No, she's a singer, I guess, or something. Black China used. No, anyway, she was all about her, all these provocative images and all this other stuff, and so I reckon she's found the Lord. And this is no kidding. So she's actually got baptized. She has said she's going to get all her tattoos removed, reverse her plastic surgery, and change her name back to her original name, which was Angela White. And I reckon she's a big hip hop star or whatever. I don't know who she is. I don't know, but anyway, she had a bunch of demonic tattoos and stuff like that. And so she's actually, so I think that's pretty cool. And then she's actually a whole lot prettier herself as being normal looking than she was with all that garb she had on. So, but I thought that's pretty cool.
Here's someone you do like. Reba McEntire's birthday is today.
Yeah.
Reba, now she's up
She's
there.
talented.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, she's talented. No, and she's in the TV series and everything. That
Oh, yeah.
Her and her husband got divorced. I think she's got another dude now or something, right? Or what? Didn't they just recently get divorced or something?
I know she had gotten divorced. I don't know about remarrying or just being with the boyfriend or something.
Yeah. So
And Vince Vaughn's birthday's today. He's 52. Time to grow up, right?
No, he's made too much money doing what he's doing.
He doesn't have to grow up. People who
Yeah, I
make that
guess
much
not.
money can just.
I don't know. Some of the stuff he does, though, I think they need to leave the comedy to the comedians. But a lot of these filmmakers, they think they're funny, and they have these little skits for these guys to do. And I think they just leave them alone. Let's go back to Smokey and the Bandit, which we always talk about that, though. They just let Buford T. Justice. He had no lines. He just ad-libbed through the whole thing. And you got to leave the comedy to the comics. I really.
You don't like Vince Vaughn?
Some of his stuff is funny.
Wedding Crashers, Dodgeball.
I mean, I
Brawl
do,
in
but I mean,
Cell
some of the
Block
stuff
99.
was,
He's
I
got
thought
some
was a
good
little
moves.
stupid. Did you not think?
Oh, it's very stupid.
Yeah. Anyway, 88, Alabama released Falling Again. Falling Again, there's Alabama.
Got a couple local birthdays, Cynthia Gibson and Tracy King.
Oh, happy birthday to you.
There you go.
Happy birthday to you, P.
This
Diddy.
day in 1972, Elvis Presley recorded his final top 10 hit. Do you know what it was?
His final top 10 hit? Was it?
Yeah,
Hold on a minute. Let me think. What year was
In
that?
the ghetto?
No.
1972.
72?
Yep.
Was it Caught in a Trap? What is that called?
Suspicious
Burning
Minds?
Love.
Burn love.
Burning Love.
Burning Love.
He hated that song. He really did. He hated that song. According to what I
probably
read,
'cause
he
knew
hated
it
the
was
song,
his last top 10 hit.
and he got it off. He got it off of his repertoire as quick as he could because it's hard for him to sing it. But yeah, but we all get in front of the mirror and sing it. Woo! Hooka, burning love. I'm a big hooka, burning love.
Do you do that?
I do that.
Yeah, Stephen
I
kind
give
of
my
is.
wife. I give my wife's
Hey,
brush.
Packy, Stephen kind of epitomized hunk of burning love.
Yeah.
You and Tommy,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
You
yeah.
and Tommy.
Big hunk.
Hey, darling.
I do that thing like that. What was that movie with not Tom Hanks, but where he slid in and then he did just an old.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, I do that. I remake that when I sing.
Risky business.
Yeah, I remake
Yeah.
that scene. Slide in front of the mirror. Woo! Jiggle a minute. Not by purpose, just jiggle till it all slows back down.
The slide isn't as far, though. It kind of stops early. It's like,
It does kind of
gotta
stop
kinda-
early.
Then I'll lean forward and fall down. 1981, Blondie was #1 with Rapture. Is that the one that they did the rapping on? Didn't they do the rapping on that? Talking about the bars and the Martians and all that. I remember that song. I keep saying they were the first rap artist ever was Blondie, but everybody says I was wrong. But do you remember that song?
I don't remember that one.
I don't remember that either.
Are you kidding? You're not a Blondie fan?
No, I'm not.
That is sad.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be sad then.
So anyway,
Hey, today was the day the circus was invented, 1881.
and it's gone now.
Greatest show on earth by P.T. Barnum and James Anthony Bailey.
It's just not fun going to a
All those-
circus with no animals.
Exactly.
The circus, they're bringing that back without the animals. And I was thinking about
Forget
what
it.
what would they do? I mean, does the lion trainer get out there in the cage and just snap the whip?
well, now we have people who identify as animals.
Oh, there you go.
That's
So
right.
I
they
didn't
could
think
be.
about
Ah,
that. Yep.
That's right.
We still have like
Okay.
the bearded lady and stuff like that, or
No, she works up here at McDonald's.
does she?
Yeah.
What about the lobster thing?
Oh, I don't know. I miss all that though. I mean,
yeah.
yeah. Them days have gone.
That's right.
Yeah.
No more animals. National something on a stick day. I remember being a kid. You think you're hot? Poop on a stick. You would be if you had a wooden leg. I'm sorry.
Oh,
That would have been funny if you used the real word.
I couldn't, man. We're on. I can't get away with it.
yeah, we're
like
on
you
national broadcast.
Yeah,
here.
they get on to me.
Yeah.
They don't say anything to you because you're old. They're like, well, he's forgetful.
Yeah, he didn't know any better.
And here's one of Packy's days, National Weed Appreciation Day.
Yay.
There you go, National Weed Appreciation Day. Black
You
Forest
got lots
cake.
of dandelions, Packy?
Yeah, tons of them. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Is that what them things are called?
Today is the anniversary of the birthday of the glorious General Wade Hampton of the Confederate States of America.
There you go. If the
Hey,
South would have won.
be careful about, I live off of Wade Hampton Boulevard.
Ah, there you go.
We've located you. I know Wade Hampton Boulevard. I know
There you
exactly
go.
where it is.
There
American
you go.
Diabetes Association Alert Day. That's something people really need to take serious. You know, this diabetes stuff. Seems like it's getting worse and worse. But you know, that's one of the things that a lot of the restaurants don't have, like a menu for diabetic people. They just don't have. They just lay it to. That'd be something, you know, that they need to. Some do, but some don't. But I know, you know, my wife struggles with that, and we go to places, and it's kind of hard.
It kind of restricts what you're able to
Yeah,
order.
yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, but yeah, seems like more and more people are getting that too.
Well, I think there's a lot of the adult onset type 2 that is brought on by poor dietary choices, put it that way.
Right. I think hers is hereditary.
Yep.
Ugman. How you say that? UMAGA. Ugga Mugga. He's a wrestler. I don't know. Did you see that on there, Pat?
I did not.
Oh man. Well, he's on
Why
there.
is he cool?
I don't know. He's got tattoos on his face, and he looks like he can kick your hind end. And he's got braids. So
Good for him. That's probably why I went by it.
yeah.
I like people with tattoos on their face, and then they complain that they can't get a job.
I like it
I
too.
wonder why.
Because if you're lost and you want to ask somebody directions, you can just look at him and know. Well, I ain't asking him because he don't know.
He don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of direction, 1935, Robert Goddard used gyroscopes to control rockets.
That's right.
That's the reason we can do space travel.
Gyroscopes. I need one on my car.
Gyroscopes.
Yeah, I definitely need one on my car. Tell me something else. Something good. What good happened today?
No, there's only bad stuff happened today.
Ain't that the truth?
Will Smith apologized for slapping Chris Rock on this day last year.
Chris Rock should have thanked him for that.
Yeah,
Honestly, he should have thanked him for that.
that was a great publicity stunt.
Man, if I can
Absolutely.
ever get Will Smith to slap me, I'm going to lay it to me, brother.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to show back up here Monday morning. I'm going to ask for a raise.
And then people are going to say, who'd he slap anyway? I've never heard of Stephen Phillips.
Well, they would then.
No, they're going to say, he deserved to be slapped. Some people deserve slapping. Salvation
goodness.
Army was officially organized in this day in 1885.
Oh, there you go.
So,
Now, which one
there.
is it now? There's a lot of them, but like the Salvation Army or the Red Cross or one of them. I mean, it sounds like a good thing, but then actually they take the majority of the money to run the company.
That's the Red Cross.
Is that the Red Cross or the
Yeah,
Salvation
the
Army?
Salvation Army is positive.
Okay, because I know it's like the Red Cross. You give them money, and it's like 10% goes to what they're supposed to go to, and the other 90 goes to some big CEO somewhere.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
How do I get that position?
Pat, I don't have no idea. I'd be there.
That's what I
I
want
mean,
to do.
I would definitely
Just
be
send me money.
It's a terrible, terrible organization. How do I get to be the
How do I get
CEO?
that? Just send me the money. I'll make sure they get it.
That's kind of the way it works. What else you got?
Let's see. 2009, first cases of swine flu in the United States.
Oh, man.
Of course, it started in California, right?
Yeah, that's where all the
Everything's
swine
positive.
That's where all the
Sorry.
swine, yeah, female chauvinist pigs, they all live out there.
There you go. There you go.
Is that all you
How
got?
about the picture of the Pope? Did you see the picture of the Pope in the white coat?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it's if I said it was a puffer coat, would you know what I meant?
I don't know anything much
He
about the
looked
Pope.
he looked like the Michelin Man.
I didn't see him. I know one
And-
thing. Your
and
Pope's
people-
outfit ain't far away from the KKK's.
Well, people were complimenting on his fashion sense.
Neither is your KKK outfit.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
We put him a hat on him. He'd fit right in with the rest of them.
I see him now. You're right, Pat. It is the Michelin Man.
Yeah, yeah. Now here's the funny thing. Everybody thought that was real. That was
that AI?
Photoshop. Yeah, that was AI.
Hey, I'm okay with Photoshop. I've not got any problem with that.
Yeah, but that's how conspiracies start. The Pope is actually the Michelin Man.
Hey,
Let's
Pat,
get
here's
that
a
started.
conspiracy for you. We could, if we had good enough AI here, we could just do this show and we'd have a virtual Stephen Phillips
That'd
as
be
the
cool.
host.
That'd be cool.
So what does the Pope do anyway?
He popes.
I know that, but what does he do? I honestly, I have no idea what
No,
the Pope
Pat, you're
does.
old enough to remember this. He no play of the game. He make of the rules.
Yeah, right.
Oh, is
Yeah.
that what it is?
He makes the rules. He's a direct descendant from St. Peter. He's infallible as the Pope, which means anything he says is true. Anything and everything.
Well, that's kind of like me then. I might be a Pope.
There you go.
No.
Pat, have you been
Phillips.
Pat,
Pope
have you been
Stephen.
following the AI thing? I mean, have
Yeah.
you been following the pictures that have been made? Have you seen those? It's incredible
Yeah.
how
They
powerful
are
that stuff is.
absolutely incredible.
Like the
how
Chat
do you
GTP
tell virtual from reality?
You can't.
You can't. No more.
What are y'all talking
But now,
about?
have you seen like on Twitter and stuff? They're starting to put warnings on pictures now.
But
have you been
Patty,
following that?
How do they know that picture's AI generated versus, an actual picture?
What are y'all talking about?
We're talking about the news, buddy.
I'm not on
Just-
TikTok.
Just
This is
let
all
Jim
over, man.
and Packy and I talk about it.
Y'all
I'll
do
show
it.
you when we go to break.
Have a little
I'm going to a
coffee.
break. I ain't listening to more of this nonsense. Young Harris Water Sports, we appreciate them bringing the show. They got a large inventory up there ready for summer. So they got boats, they got RVs, and accessories. So go by and check them out.
And now with more news for Western North Carolina and North Georgia, I'm Jeff Batten.
Yes, we suspected it could be the person.
A local couple competing in a fishing tournament Sunday was the first to spot the decomposed body of Brandon Anderson, the wanted South Carolina man who ran from Towns County Sheriff's deputies earlier this month. Sheriff Ken Henderson suspects drowning will be the cause of death for the 35-year-old when the GBI is done with the autopsy. He says there was nothing immediately apparent about the body that would suggest foul play. The body was discovered floating in 5 feet of Lake Chatuge, across the street from Denton's Groceries in Hiawassee. His wallet was still in his pants, which made identification easier. Anderson was on the run after deputies pursued him March the 9th in connection with a stolen excavator that was located in Towns County. A drone was set up that day to assist, but poor weather conditions hampered the search, and so law enforcement may never know what actions led to the death.
I have no idea. You know, all of those things could have happened. He could have made a decision to try to swim across the lake to the other side. He could have decided to get under a boat dock and hang out there. I just have no idea, sir, what actually took place.
A female associate believed by Henderson to be Anderson's wife was captured March the 9th. She has since been transported to South Carolina, where she faced outstanding warrants in a different matter. The attorney for Jason Kleffer promises a new video will be released today or very soon that will be damaging to local law enforcement. The Office for Beverly Cook contacted WJRB News to announce a 2 p.m. press conference this afternoon on the steps of the Cherokee Courthouse. Kleffer is recovering out of state after taking gunfire from the Cherokee Indian Police SWAT team back in December. A video of that shooting suggests that the officer's action was unjustified. Please download the free WJRB app. For Pat Malone and Harry Bond, I'm Jeff Batten.
Dad, turn on the heat.
Give it a second.
Hey, Dad, it's really cold.
Guys, this car isn't exactly brand new. Give it a second.
So I'm guessing heated seats are out of the question?
Wise guy.
Hey guys, it's Andy. Why don't you come see me and check out all the new and pre-owned vehicles at Jackie Jones Ford of Hayesville. The new year means a new vehicle, and Jackie Jones Ford is ready to hook you and the kids up with something a little, hotter. Jackie Jones, your neighborhood Ford dealer, Highway 64 West in Hayesville. Online at jjfordhayesville.com.
If you've got a nagging sports injury, then Union General Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is ready to help. Orthopedic surgeons Dr. Jacob Sturton and Dr. Ronald McBeth and physician assistants Brian Haas and David Zollinger are currently accepting new patients. They can help with everything from a sports injury to knee or shoulder pain. If you want to get back to living and being active, call Union General Orthopedics and Sports Medicine at 706-439-6858. That's 706-439-6858. Summer fun at Marina Station Water Park. Lake Chatuge's only water park is on sale now. Get 25% off season passes for individuals or the whole family. Then get ready to enjoy splashing, jumping, and bouncing this summer. Featuring a new lakeside bar this season. Marina Station Water Park, located at the Ridges Resort in Hiawassee and opening Saturday, May 20th. Season passes on sale for a limited time, so don't delay and save big. Visit theridgesresort.com to purchase passes online.
Does God have answers for us as women living in these stressful times? Come join us for a women's Bible study on the book of Ruth. Ruth is rich in application for living in these difficult days. Our next session is at 10 a.m. on Thursday, March 30th at Grace Church in Blairsville, located on Highway 515 across from Mountain Building Supply. No cost, and nursery is provided with sign-up. For more information, see our website, gracepcablairsville.org. Hope to see you there.
Hello, this is Brett Cohey, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. I know that there has been volatility in the market, and you might be wondering what rising rates means for you. Call me today at 706-632-2767. That's 706-632-2767. And let's schedule some time to learn more about our current CD and bond rates. Let's help make sure your money is working as hard as you are. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Imagine the scene. It's a snowy night at home. You're getting ready for bed and Yep, your septic tank is full. Guess what? The septic trucks don't do too well on the mountain roads and hollers when there's snow on the ground. So if you don't want to use your chimney for something, other than smoke, call Cherokee Septic for a septic cleaning now. That's 828-644-9385 or CherokeeSepticInc.com. CherokeeSepticInc.com. Outdoor plumbing is no fun this time of year, so call Cherokee Septic before nature calls.
The Morning Dish.
The Tuesday Morning Dish is powered by Young Harris Water Sports. You want to deal with people who love boats? You've come to the right place. From a new covered storage facility to boat consignment services, it's all in one place with Young Harris Water Sports.
Well, yeah, okay, now we're back. You there, Pat? Pat?
I'm here, Stephen.
Just make sure he's getting all the numbers put. Hey, man, you hear the news talking about this guy that actually, I don't know, he stole the excavator and brought it up here, and the cops got after him, and then he disappeared. They found him in the lake the other day.
Yeah, I heard that.
Brandon Scott Anderson, 35 of South Carolina. Anderson is wanted for felony theft by receiving stolen property, and he run from the Towns County on March the 9th. That's kind of wild. Didn't they say he was involved with some kind of a mob or something going on, or some kind of something?
It was an organized group of people stealing construction equipment.
And they found him in the lake?
Found him in the lake. Yeah, they're investigating him and seeing why.
That's why you don't steal a man's tractor. You know what I'm
he was running. I reckon they busted him, which is great, and then he took off running. I think there was somebody else with him. They actually got them, and then he took off.
His girlfriend is in jail. She was extradited back to Tennessee on some other charges.
Right.
Yep.
So I don't know. I have no use for thieves, though. I really don't. I don't have no use for thieves, and I know this is sad and all that other good stuff, but I mean, I guess don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Is that what they say, or how's that work?
Well, think about this. It saved the government a lot of money.
I don't know. They're doing an investigation, but I think he tried to swim the lake with more blocks than he could carry. So, yeah, I don't know.
Well, dead men tell no tales.
That's kind of where you come from, but you don't never know. You know how this is coming out. But yeah, I ain't got no use for a thief at all. Where's John Featherman? Featherman. We got the head man, the Featherman. He's missing. Nobody knows where he's at. We got a Packy showed me the head. Have you seen the head?
He got a new head.
He
did.
Yeah.
His head's round now.
What is that? Yeah. What is the deal, man? What's going on with him?
I just read.
I think he's still in the hospital, isn't he?
Yeah, and I read a news story that he has missed 80% of the roll call votes since he became a senator.
Yeah.
80%. Well, that's what they voted for. That's what they wanted.
Stephen, you hit it right on the head. The voters of Pennsylvania deserve that.
Yeah.
Because that was their choice.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah. You can't complain.
Well, it makes no sense. Of course, I don't know. Maybe him not showing up helps. You know?
In a kind of a twisted way, it does, because it evens the balance in the Senate a little bit.
Yeah, it makes everything a tie to be broken by the vice president.
Well, now this. Oh, there you go.
Oh boy, now there's a brainiac.
Oh,
yeah.
But have you seen the headshot though, where it's like two pictures of Featherman, and one don't. They look different, but they're supposed to be the same person. Their head, he's got like a round head, and the other one's pointed. And
Biden's the same way. Biden switches heads all the time. He gets new
those
ears
aren't those their body doubles?
That would be a conspiracy, wouldn't it, Pat?
I'm gonna tell you, man. This is what's blowing my mind. Did you hear Biden get up there talking about the school shooting?
Yep.
Did you hear what he said?
What, that it's Republicans' fault?
He said, I just come down here because they got ice cream. Honestly, did y'all see that? I've got a whole freezer full of ice cream. I love ice cream. I mean, we're talking about a school shooting where these kids under the age of 9 and parents or teachers were shot, and that's what he's doing? Are you kidding me? If that had been Trump, they would have hung him up to dry.
And I saw where a number of these libs were blaming Republicans for this shooting, and from where I'm sitting, it looks like a mentally ill, liberal, woke, trans, just weirdo who did this.
That's what they're saying. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely it. But I cannot imagine that that would be what his opening statement would be in a time like this. This is just beyond.
So let me guess. He said they should ban assault weapons.
Oh, that's the next thing.
Is that what he said?
No, his press secretary already said that.
He didn't say ban. He said we need to do something about gun violence.
No, but his press
Apparently,
secretary
other
did.
kinds of violence are okay, but gun violence is the issue.
Well, actually, his press secretary came out and explicitly said it, Pat.
Yeah.
It's
banning.
Yes, it's the familiar refrain. You know what I'm wondering is, okay, you've got a 20-year-old woman. She was a female. God made her a female. She's not a man. She was a mentally ill idiot who wanted to be a man and was doing all of this trans nonsense, and it is nonsense. And somehow this is the profile of a Trump MAGA voter? Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
No, it's the profile of you, Democrats. It's you. That's what, Pat said it earlier, that's what they voted for. Hey, Democrats, that's what you want. Don't lie anymore, you liars. That's what you want. That's you. That's you. That's the movement, the Democrat movement.
Get on them, man.
I am on them.
But the thing with the assault weapons,
my
Pat,
Lord.
that gets me because according to national statistics, over 45% of all weapons used in all homicides, handguns, are the
Right.
most popular in homicides.
Yeah.
Right.
So why are we going after the tiny little percentage that are done with
Well, it sounds-
so-called
it
assault
sounds-
Because
weapons?
they look so scary.
Yeah. Joe said, "My name is Joe Biden. I'm Dr. Jill Biden's husband." That's what he said. I mean, are you kidding me? He
Yeah,
said,
you could write a book about Joe said.
honestly, I eat
Yeah.
Jenny's ice cream chocolate chip. Chocolate chip. I came down here because I heard there was chocolate chip ice cream. By the way, I have a whole refrigerator upstairs full of ice cream. Does that sound like a 4-year-old
Well, that's
kid?
why we laugh so hard, Pat, when we drive in the morning and Harry's talking about Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Well,
He's talking about that. He's making fun of Marjorie Taylor Greene, saying that we need to go invade and kill the Mexican cartel. But then
Right.
you have people up there in Congress saying we don't even know what a woman is, and he's up there saying I want to eat some ice cream.
It sounds like
and
a
you have the
4-year-old.
audacity to make fun of Marjorie Taylor Greene for wanting to invade Mexico and take over the cartel, as if we never take over anywhere. That's all
Packy,
we do.
this is
No,
one
no,
of
no,
those
no. We're-
deals. We should be thankful for this.
We're taking over Africa now. We're down in Africa.
Because they found, lithium down there?
Yeah, they were down in Africa. They sent the vice president to Africa. Such a wonderful person. Yeah, she's and the Africans greeted her because she took $5 trillion with her just to show how much we love Africa. So, and I think China's there before we are. So I don't know. This to me though, man, when he come out talking like this is just shameful. And I mean, like I said, it's like a little kid who's like, oh, I got a bunch of ice cream in my refrigerator. I got more ice cream than you do. You can't afford it because you're on food stamp. Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying?
Even, this is the same as John Fetterman.
They're rubbing it in our faces.
You voted for this.
I didn't vote for it.
I know you didn't.
When I went and voted, I said, look, I want to do this in public where everybody can see that I didn't vote for him.
But the American people said this is what we want.
No, they didn't. You'll
Yeah.
never convince me of that.
Okay.
Millions of ballots were harvested.
In Pennsylvania, they were. There's
COVID
proof
gave
of it.
people excuses to have a huge mass mail-in ballot fraud.
So let me ask you another question.
Since we're talking about this, the legal system is kaput.
Oh, yeah.
It's kaput. There is no justice. There have been lots of lawsuits filed about lots of various issues. There are no, at least on the federal level, there are no judges who are courageous. It's always denied. Whatever's done is done on a procedural basis. There has not been a trial, an evidentiary hearing on the substantive issues related to whether or not some of these characters were legitimately elected or not. There has not been an evidentiary hearing or a factual determination, and these people are too chicken excrement to ever allow it.
Well, it's involving in their money. Here's something else that bothers me about this. This girl right here, or this boy, or whatever he is, he's transgender, but they're calling her a girl. Can they do that? That's not
She
political.
is a biological girl, or was.
But she's transgender. You can't say that nowadays. You have to be politically correct. She's a Shim or something. I don't know what it would be, but you can't, because she's transgender, because you can't identify. If you identify as transgender, you can't call them either one, can you? But they are.
She preferred the him and her. Him, he and him.
Shim.
Pronouns.
Shim. I don't know.
Don't bring my name into this.
I got ice cream. I got a bunch of ice cream in my freezer. We got to get to a break. Poor Jim, he going to pass out over here. He's turned red. His heart's beating.
You done mentioned some things that get me a little irritated.
And where's John Fetterman? Anyway.
He's out at your place.
Yeah.
You're
he
hiding
ain't
it.
at my house, I guarantee
Hey,
you.
speaking of ice cream, though, I just got a text from Chris Hawkins over there at Loaded Cow, and they're starting bluegrass jams on Thursday, starting this week. Going to go hear some bluegrass music and eat some ice cream.
Oh, man.
Maybe
Okay.
Joe will show up there.
There you go. That would be cool, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
All right.
That's over at the Loaded Cow.
Young Harris Water Sports, we'd like to thank them. I'm not kidding you. I go by and check out the inventory. It is full. The parking lot is full, and they're ready for you. It's summertime. It is summertime. It's a good time to get out on the lake. And that being said, we'll be right back.
Young Harris Water Sports and RV now offering the Supreme Surf Boat line, along with Hurricane Deck Boats, Godfrey Pontoons, Monterey, Chaparral, Bayliner Bow Riders, Low Pontoons, along with both Yamaha and Sea-Doo PWCs and more. Young Harris Water Sports and RV has the area's largest service center, parts and accessory selection, so there's no need to leave the mountains. Young Harris Water Sports and RV at 3676 Highway 76. Online at yhmarineandrv.com.
Let's go!
Regain the ability to perform everyday activities after a debilitating injury or illness. Choose occupational therapy at Erlanger Western Carolina Hospital. Now accepting new patients. Call 828-837-7777.
Union County Recreation Department offers activities for all ages. Put on your walking shoes and enjoy the many miles of walking trails at Meeks Park, or enjoy some playground time with the kids. Don't forget about the 2 dog parks we have. There's one by the Senior Center and one at our Farmers Market. There's something for everyone. Pickleball, tennis, swimming pool with splash pad, and if golf is your game, check out Butternut Creek Golf Course and the View Grill for lunch. Call 706-439-6074 or visit us on Facebook at Union County Recreation Department.
Blairsville and Murphy KFC fans, let the Colonel do your cooking tonight. For a limited time, choose dine in or carry out Mondays and Tuesdays with KFC's 7-piece Stark Special. Add 2 sides for $7, or the $6 drum and thigh special. It's finger licking good. Looking for something cooler? How about the Colonel's Wrap Special? Get 2 for $5 in Blairsville and Murphy, 369 Brackett Way, just off 515, and in Murphy at 1321 Andrews Road. And start a new career today at KFC.com. So, you're ready to sell your mountain home or vacation property, and you need an expert on the local real estate market. Union Realty in Blairsville is exactly that. Or maybe you want a realtor who's great at listening. If you're buying or selling land or real estate, call Union Realty in downtown Blairsville. 40 years of knowing the answer before you even ask the question. Contact us at 706-745-2188 and unionrealty.com, where service with integrity is our business.
The most amazing global cuisine isn't a world away. It's here in Blairsville on Murphy Highway. By now, you've heard about teppanyaki time, but what you might not know is that executive chef Brian Kim has crafted more than 20 custom handcrafted sushi rolls. Pair that with a hibachi plate with fried rice or ramen, and you'll be off to the land of the rising sun, also known as teppanyaki time in Blairsville, next to the Verizon store and open 7 days a week.
Transitional care at Erlanger Western Carolina Hospital provides a helpful step between hospital and home. It's perfect for patients who can benefit from additional inpatient care after a hospital stay. Learn more at erlanger.org/Western.
The Morning Dish.
Young Harris Water Sports says it may be Tuesday, but on the lake, every day's the weekend. Young Harris Water Sports is ranked #1 in customer service and boasts the #1 full marine service department in the mountain area. So make it the best Tuesday ever at Young Harris Water Sports.
All righty, we're back with you. Packy, can you bring up the comments before we get too far behind?
We're going to let Lee read those because I can't hardly even
We're
see
going to
them.
let Lee read them?
Yeah.
Oh, you'll have to help him with the big
Go ahead,
words.
Lee.
Doug Gibson says, good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Doug.
Diesel Power Ford says, was the greatest, and now it's gone. Very sad.
The greatest? He's talking about the...
Trump.
No, he's talking about...
Muhammad Ali, I am the greatest.
There you go. Circus.
Ronnie Maxwell says on the circus, I guess they will use the cast from the Broadway show The Lion King.
There you go.
And Copperhead Custom says, good morning, all.
That'd be good night to him.
Susan Mustard says, Cirque du Soleil is absolutely fantastic. They have animals called humans.
Circus Delay? What is that? That's a
Cirque du Soleil, the Circus of the Sun. It's, I guess, are they from France or Montreal
No,
or
they're
someplace?
from Canada.
Canada?
Canada?
From
Montreal.
Quebec.
Quebec.
Oh. I don't know.
And it is the greatest. It is the greatest circus.
With all the stuff going on out in California, they're tackling some big issues out there. They are banning the sale of Skittles in California. That's something they need to take on right now.
That's a pressing matter.
We need to do that. Yeah, including hot tamale candy and double bubble twist gum. They're actually moving that through legislation right now. So, you feel better now that you can't have Skittles in California.
They say that California is the cutting edge of America. If it's going through there, then it'll be here before too long.
They'll be banning potted meat next thing,
It's amazing that California's banning something rainbow colored, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. I don't know Skittles. I'm not a big Skittles eater.
Nah.
Ain't they kind of sour or tart or something like that? I like it when your government's at work, though. They're working. They're working. Right?
They're from the government, and
scary.
they're here to help.
Yeah.
You're at risk if they're working.
Yep. And I reckon the former Obama cabinet member endorses pro-police candidate for best hope to save Chicago. How about that?
Who was that? The former
Arnie
cabinet-
Duncan, the Secretary of Education.
Yep. Who's leading right now? They're all Democrats, ain't they?
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter.
Is Featherman, is he on there?
Fetterman's in Pennsylvania. Chicago's in Illinois.
That's close enough. Who's all running up there anyway? I mean, do we know who's
in the
winning?
neighborhood. Huh?
Who's ahead?
I think the guy that Duncan just endorsed is ahead slightly, but it's a tight race between the one who wants to disband the police and have more social workers and this guy that Duncan's endorsing.
I don't know. I went to Chicago one time and I made it out safe, but I don't know, man. It's crazy. Why? And this, Obama was all about defunding the police too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Not explicitly, but he's not pro law enforcement.
Well, wait a minute. He's the one who started all this mess. Remember the beer summit?
Well, okay.
Where he convicted the cop before all the information was in?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Beer Summit.
Yeah.
He ruined a perfectly good name.
Yeah.
Sounds like something fun.
You weren't invited.
I know, man.
Yeah.
Bless his heart. they didn't get him up there because he drank all the beer. Yeah. He's always that one. Don't invite him. He'll drink all the beer. Yeah. That's going to be on. He's got that baby coming. All that's going to change. He'll be up all night changing diapers and come in here with his eyes all swelled up.
He won't be doing that. That's woman's work. Isn't
That's
it?
woman's work. Yeah, woman's work. So, yeah, I don't know. We got an F1 champion fined nearly $1 million for racial damage, moral damages for racist and homophobic remarks about Lewis Hampton. I don't know what the guy said, and I'm not going to repeat what he said because I can't afford a fine for $1 million, but they can actually fine you for that now.
Who got fined?
The F1 champion.
What's his name?
Nelson. I don't know. It's one of them French names. Piquet. Yep.
Nelson Piquet is an old champion, not the current champion.
It says a 3-time Formula One champion was ordered to pay $950,000.
Yeah, Nelson Piquet was back in the early 2000s when he won his championship. He's insignificant. Big deal.
He's got to pay $1 million. That's a pretty big deal.
He ain't gonna pay $1 million. It makes for good publicity for Formula One.
He is ordered to pay. So if they order you to pay, it's kind of like what you say your taxes. You really don't have to do it.
It's like exactly the same thing. I mean, they come and put you in jail if you don't pay, but you don't have to pay that.
So this guy don't have to pay this $950,000?
No.
Really?
It's a Brazilian court. You know that, right, Pat?
It's a Brazilian court?
Yeah, he's going to have to pay it or go to jail.
Yeah.
But
And
Nelson-
it's coming to
Nelson-
a United State near you.
Brazil has no jurisdiction over a French guy.
I don't know.
How does that happen? As long as he doesn't go to Brazil, he's cool.
Right. So he better not go to the Brazilian Grand Prix.
Right. You skip one.
Yeah, what the heck?
Send your body double down there.
Yeah, John Fetterman got one
That'd
now.
be a
so-
conspiracy, though.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Hey, what we going to give away, Pat?
What do we have to give away?
Hopefully you got some loaded cow.
Let's do loaded cow. They've got bluegrass night coming up on Thursday, so let's give away some of that.
That's gonna be fun.
706-379-9770.
What
so
now?
our trivia question will be bluegrass.
There you go.
Oh, bluegrass. There you go.
Yeah.
Bluegrass. We can do. Who's on the phone there, Flick?
Linda White says Fetterman is in a mental institution.
See, there you go. Pat, you going to argue with that?
He is. She's right. He's
Wow.
still in the hospital for his depression.
He won. Yeah, he won. That's what made him depressed. Hey, we're going to get to a break. Y'all don't forget 706-379-9770. We're going to give some loaded cow away. Young Harris Water Sports are bringing you the show today, and we appreciate them. We'll be right back.
Young Harris Water Sports and RV now offering new RVs from top brands like Cedar Creek Fifth Wheels, Cottage and Villa Park Models, Salem Travel Trailers, No Boundaries Extreme Off-Road Towables, and more. Young Harris Water Sports and RV has the largest service center, parts, and accessories selection in the area, so there's no need to leave the mountains. Young Harris Water Sports and RV, located at 3676 Highway 76, or online at yhmarineandrv.com.
Let's go!
This is Tamala Cooper with Bannister Cooper Funeral Home, and I left my husband and staff unattended for a few hours, only to find out I have been given a nickname, which happens to be a rodent. In our line of work, you have to maintain a sense of humor, but I think these guys took it a little far this time. Come by and give them a hard time with me, and while you're there, let's go ahead and get your wishes in writing. Pre-planning your wishes doesn't have to be somber. We are Bannister Cooper Funeral Home, Towns County's local funeral home.
It's time now to honor the Prep Athlete of the Week. Brought to you by Ware Chevrolet in Blairsville, supporting the champions of tomorrow from the 5-county area.
Pretty good week for Jaden Taylor of the Towns County Lady Indian soccer team. She scored 6 goals and dished out an assist in 2 shutout victories last week. And then to cap off the week, she officially signed to play college soccer next year at Toccoa Falls College. Congratulations to Jaden Taylor of the Towns County Lady Indian soccer team, the Ware Chevrolet Athlete of the Week.
Our young patients from 30 years ago have grown into mommies and daddies, and the Hiawassee Family Practice continues to take care of every growing family. Trust your loved ones with Dr. Robert Stallcut, Shirley Youngblood, and Ray Townsend for preventative checkups and those little sniffles and aches that just seem to linger on. Right next to the hospital on Main Street, Hiawassee, and most insurance is accepted. We know your names, and you know ours. That's how family medicine should be. Hiawassee Family Practice, 706-896-2289.
Your Feel Better starts here.
Your Feel Better starts with Healthy Smiles by Dr. B in Hayesville. Are you afraid or embarrassed to smile because of decayed or discolored teeth? Dr. B uses the latest white fillings, all porcelain crowns, and laser teeth whitening. Visit HealthySmilesByDRB.com and get the beautiful smile you've always wanted, so you can start feeling better about yourself. Call 828-360-3999 to make an appointment.
Warmer weather is coming, and that means you've got 50 places to go, and you're still in love with the truck that will get you there. So spring forward with accessories from Rose Auto in Blairsville.
Rose Auto.
Bed covers, towing systems, steps. Rose Auto has what you need to do it right. Just up from 515 on the Murphy Highway. Rose is the only way to get your ride to a ball game, a fishing trip, or an overnight camping trip.
Rose Auto.
Type in Rose Auto Accessories on Facebook. We're next to Mike's Seafood.
The Morning Dish.
The Tuesday Morning Dish is powered by Young Harris Water Sports. You want to deal with people who love boats? You've come to the right place. From a new covered storage facility to boat consignment services, it's all in one place with Young Harris Water Sports.
All righty, we want to thank Daniel Duello for bringing you this part of the show. He is a lawyer that is now working for you, not against you when it comes to insurance issues. So give him a call. Daniel Duello, you got some info on him?
You got that down pretty good, man.
I'm rocking,
Daniel
baby.
Duello in Blairsville. Duello Law. I'm going to get that website for you here.
There you go. That being said, who we got, bub?
We have Tanya Penland.
Good morning, Tanya Penland. How are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What are you doing today?
I'm going to work right next door to the loaded cow.
Oh, that must be nice.
Where you work at, Mary's?
H&R.
H&R.
Oh, you're a
tax professional.
Do you have to pay taxes? Pat said I didn't have to pay taxes. Do I have to pay taxes?
You do not have to pay taxes. You can deny to pay taxes, but you will go to jail. You can do time or you can pay.
How long? How long I got to go?
Well, I know somebody who did some little bit of tax evasion, $9,000, $10,000 or so a year. He ended up doing probably about a year, but he would not pay taxes at all. He refused.
But that's $10,000 a year if you think about the profit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and he only did about a year, maybe a little bit longer for all the years that he
So how come I ain't got to pay taxes, but yet I got to go to jail for it? That don't make no sense.
Well, it's just they make you pay to breathe,
All right, well, Jim Richter's my lawyer. I'm going to fight this in court.
You're in trouble now.
Now I'm getting everybody mad at me, Bill.
Oh, wow. So y'all heard it right here on the dish. You do not have to pay your taxes.
You heard it right here. Stephen Phillips ain't going to pay no taxes.
I ain't
no how.
paying no stinking taxes. All right, Pat, you ready to go?
I'm ready. Tanya, it's a bluegrass question.
Yeah, this is going to be tough.
Who was the father of bluegrass?
Somebody's
I have no
Googling
idea.
back there.
Nat King Cole. I don't know.
Nat King Cole. Yes.
No. Hey, that's the wrong guess, but you're a winner for saying Nat King Cole.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It was Bill Monroe.
Bill Monroe.
What about the Carter family?
They really wasn't bluegrass. I don't think they wasn't bluegrass.
You don't think that was
What about the
bluegrass?
Darlings from Andy Griffith?
Yeah, Pat. This is a
I'm
conspiracy.
sorry. I don't make up the questions. I just look them up and report what I find. Bluegrass, Bill Monroe.
Bill Monroe.
Well, I guess we'll give it to you anyway.
Hey.
We'll give you some ice
Now,
cream.
do you listen to the bluegrass? What kind of tunes do you listen to?
I listen to more things like Pink Floyd. Pink Floyd's about my favorite.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That's kind of
Okay.
bluegrass.
I can get with that. Oh, yeah, right. We don't need no education.
Yeah. Song to live by.
That's
right there.
Stephen's motto, right?
Yeah,
there.
we don't need no stinking education. I ain't paying no stinking taxes. I wish we could earmark our taxes though. Like you do in church. Like I'd like to go listen to the building fund or something like that.
I'd like this to go to Stephen Phillips.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think.
Well, come on down, H&R Block. We'll give you a free little seminar.
Okay. Anything free, I'm all about that. So.
Ain't that the truth?
All right, we got your ticket to go right over here, so you can go hang out and listen to bluegrass music. Is it Thursday night?
Thursday night.
Thursday night. You heard one bluegrass song, you heard them both.
Awesome. Thank you. I never win anything.
All right, good deal.
Hey, speaking of tickets, let me make a shameless plug.
Uh-oh, shameless plug.
I'm doing a show this Saturday night. It'll be Jim Richter with the Cool Breeze Band at the Blue Ridge Community Theater. The show time is 7:30. We got a good show planned. Ticket sales have been pretty good so far, but there are seats still available. Hope to see a lot of friends there this Saturday, April Fool's Day. It's not a joke. We're doing a show at the Blue Ridge Community Theater.
Now, is that bluegrass at the Blue Ridge Community Theater?
It is not bluegrass.
No, it's not.
No.
Cool jazz.
Jazzy rock. Jazz.
That'd be a lot of fun. What time is it?
7:30 p.m.
7:30. Now, that's a big production, too, man. It's just not like a couple of guys up there with guitars.
We've got a horn section. It's actually organized, Stephen.
Yeah, and they dress up in fancy outfits. And
I don't know about that.
Got ties on, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So,
anyway, we hope that we're going to have some fun.
There you go. So y'all heard about that. I reckon they released some of the pictures here of this transgender that went into the school. I've just brought this up. They've got pictures of some, the videos and this, that, and the other.
They had some pictures of her this morning.
And I don't know. I just think that's sad, man. She's driving.
It's terrible.
She's driving a Prius. I think that is a Prius. That's just, yeah.
Oh,
definitely.
that's a good virtue signaling way to show
Well,
the world that you're
most of the time
politically
you see
correct.
people that driving Priuses, they're like this, they're smoking weed and shooting peace signs, like back in the day when people had Volvos and stuff, I don't know. This is just sad to me. And I just think that it's just a disgrace that Biden got up there jokingly about ice cream. I can't get over that. I just think that is heartless, man. That is heart. But of course, he probably didn't even know what he was going.
He
down
doesn't
there for.
know, I don't think.
Yeah.
He's just reading his cue cards.
Yeah. So I don't know. Pat, what do you got going on tomorrow?
I'm not sure he's even reading his cue cards. We got the CEO of Union General Hospital, Kevin Beershank, is our guest tomorrow.
Beershank.
Beershank.
That's a heck of a name. Beershank. Hey, now I'm off tomorrow. Who y'all got coming in to support you? Because I'm not going to be here.
I know you're going to be. You are coming back though. You're off for a couple of days, right?
Yeah, we're going down.
But you are coming back.
We're going to the air show in Florida down there. It's the second largest air show. We went to the one in Oshkosh, which was the biggest, and this is in Lakeland, Florida. It's the second, and then so we're excited about that. I can't wait. Can't wait. So who you got coming in tomorrow to help you? I can't.
Candace is coming back tomorrow.
Oh, Candace!
She said as long as you weren't going to be there, she'd come back.
I was about to say, it's kind of interesting how all these people are like, oh, yeah, oh, he's out. Oh, I'll be there.
I'll be
sure.
Is Sherry coming back?
Sherry is on the schedule. I'm not sure which day, but Sherry's back in there. Yeah.
That'd be great.
Packy's right. You know, I had people calling me. I heard Steven's going to be off. I'll come back.
Yeah. It's my show now. It's my show now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
Candace is great.
we will be organized.
See, that's going to screw everything up. We did a live stream last night. Me and Copperhead did on our YouTube channel, and the guy that we had on, he's a pretty big time YouTuber, and he's like, okay, so we need to set this show up. I said, this is it, man. This is all we do. We're fixing to go live in a minute, so here we go. That's our planning. We never plan. I don't know why. We need to, I guess. But Packy used to write all this stuff out, but we couldn't ever read his writing.
That's interesting. I'm shocked.
What's
to
that?
Find out you never plan.
Yeah, I need to. I don't even know what day of the week it is most of the time. I like living like that, man. I'll be like Tommy. I'm going to live to be 200 years old. Is Tommy coming in any?
I don't know. You have to ask Packy that. I didn't talk to Tommy.
I'm sure Tommy will show up one day.
Yeah.
I had all these people calling me, like I said, wanting to come on. So.
Hey, I got a thing at Lori Lightfoot. Somebody sent me a thing about Lori Lightfoot's asking to my friends in the LGBTQ plus and so on community, the Supreme Court's coming for us next. The moment has to be a call to arms. Did you see that?
Aw, can they not have drag shows in front of children anymore?
I don't know, man, but they've actually she's calling to arms. Is that not? This is a tweet to my friends in the it just keeps going on. They about got the whole dang alphabet up there now, but the Supreme Court is coming for us next. This moment has to be a call to arms. What is that all about?
I think that's an explicit threat of violence.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that incite to riot?
That's an incite to shoot if you say call to arms.
I mean, Trump incited violence by saying, let's peacefully and patriotically protest, you know?
Well, I'll tell
I
you
wonder what this is.
That Lori Lightfoot, man, she's
a grotesque creature.
Folks, I'm going to be out. Hopefully, I'll be laying around the shack tomorrow, and I'll have to worry about all this nonsense over here with all these political people. I'm going to look for Fetterman. I'm on a mission from God. I'm taking the Bluesmobile, and I'm going to hunt for Fetterman. So
he's probably with Bigfoot.
Hey, Jim, thank you as always for coming in, man.
Enjoyed it.
Yep. So anyway, hey, Pat.
Yeah.
Hey, I sent you a text, man. You need to follow up on that.
I did.
Okay.
Hey,
I'll text you later.
Another thanks to Daniel Duello, DuelloLaw.com.